As I stepped into the grandiose Delphin Palace Hotel, Antalya, I couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement and anticipation. I had heard so much about this luxurious haven, and I was ready to indulge in the ultimate Turkish getaway. But little did I know, my stay would be nothing short of a catastrophic disaster. From the moment I checked in, I was met with a confusing and frustrating experience. The staff seemed utterly incompetent, and I had to wait for what felt like an eternity just to get my room keys. And when I finally did, I was shocked to discover that my booking had been doubled, and I was asked to pay for the room again. Can you believe it? It was as if they didn't even bother to check their own records. But that was just the beginning. As I made my way to my room, I was struck by the musty smell that permeated the entire floor. It was like someone had poured a bottle of stale air freshener into the ventilation system. The carpet was stained, the furniture was outdated, and the beds looked like they belonged in a discount motel. I felt like I had been transporting back to the 80s, and not in a nostalgic way. And then there was the all-inclusive buffet. Oh dear Lord, the buffet. It was like a never-ending nightmare of lukewarm dishes, stale bread and congealed sauces. The fresh fruit looked like it had been sitting out for days, and the meat was a mystery I didn't want to solve. I swear, I've had better school cafeteria food. And don't even get me started on the drinks. It was like they had stolen the recipe from a Soviet-era soda factory. But what really took the cake was the evening entertainment. The shows were an oral assault on my poor ears. The sound operator seemed to think that louder was better, and I'm pretty sure I heard my eardrums crying for mercy. I mean, who does that? It was like they wanted to torture me into submission. And then, to add insult to injury, the shuttle bus to Antalya didn't even show up. I was left standing in the scorching heat, wondering if I had been pranked by some sadistic hotel employee. When I finally got a taxi, I was told that the hotel had forgotten to tell us about the schedule change. Forgotten? Are you kidding me? It was like they were playing some twisted game of hotel roulette with my sanity. But what really broke my heart was the funfair. Oh, the funfair. It was like a ghost town, a desolate wasteland of broken dreams and shattered expectations. The games were old, the prizes were cheap, and the attitude of the staff was beyond apathetic. It was like they were stuck in some kind of Groundhog Day nightmare, reliving the same miserable experience over and over again. And don't even get me started on the spa. I mean, I've seen better equipped gyms in a high school. The treatments were an affront to the very concept of relaxation. It was like they had taken every terrible stereotype about Turkish baths and rolled them into one miserable experience. I left feeling like I had been put through a medieval torture rack. As I sat in my room,
The dark truth about businesses near Delphin Palace Hotel. Antalya. The businesses near Delphin Palace Hotel, Antalya, are an exercise in disappointment. They operate on a simple principle: extract as much money as possible while delivering as little value in return. It is not a place for those who expect fairness, quality, or basic human decency. Let's begin with Terra City, the supposed best mall in Antalya. If by best, they mean the most efficient at separating tourists from their money through deception, then yes, it is world-class. Visitors report being overcharged at restaurants, sold defective products that break immediately, and forced to endure filth that would make a stray cat reconsider. The food court is a breeding ground for small cockroaches, the kind that scuttle under your feet as if to remind you you are not welcome here. The VR rides, a masterclass in exploitation. A little boy behind the counter will ensure your children get the shortest possible experience while charging you for the longest. Genius, really. Why give value when you can give frustration? Then there is the Land of Legends theme park, a place where dreams go to die, suffocated by queues, greed, and broken slides. You will wait 1 hour for a ride that lasts 90 seconds. If you complain, they will offer you ice cream, because nothing says we ruined your vacation like a consolation dessert. The food prices are not just high, they are a form of psychological warfare. A bottle of water costs the same as a small car payment. Fast track is not a privilege, it is a ransom. Pay extra, or spend your day watching more fortunate souls skip past you while you stand on dirty stone like a medieval peasant. Anarkali restaurant is where Indian and Pakistani cuisine goes to be murdered. The food tastes like it was cooked by someone who has only heard of spices in passing. Portions are smaller than a child's ego, and the prices, designed to make you question your life choices. The owner, a man who seems to believe generosity is a disease, will add a mystery service charge to your bill, one that, when questioned, magically disappears. The staff, sweet and overworked, are the only redeeming quality, but even they cannot save you from the metallic horror of the biryani. Motto Duden Park Lara is a place where desserts are treated with the same care as expired gym socks. The baklava is stale, the ice cream arrives half-melted, and the staff, more interested in laughing behind the counter than serving you. If you dare complain, the manager will ask if you are a professional baklava critic, because only an expert could possibly dislike their sad, lifeless pastries. Now, the clubs. Or a club is not a place to dance, it is a financial ambush. Order a drink and they will demand you leave your table unless you upgrade to a bottle. Bottle service is not a luxury, it is a necessity if you want basic human respect. The prices? Astronomical. A single vodka bottle costs more than your flight to Turkey. The staff hover like vultures, waiting for you to take a single sip before demanding you buy another. If you resist, they become hostile. Fun? No. Extortion? Absolutely. Upshot bar is worse. The bouncers act as if they are guarding the gates of heaven, not a sweaty, overcrowded room. If you arrive alone or without enough chicks, you will be rejected. The music is forgettable, the atmosphere is suffocating, and the whole experience leaves you wondering, why does this place still exist? So, what should travelers do? Avoid these places like expired seafood. If you must go, bring a lawyer, a calculator, and a strong stomach for disappointment. The businesses near Delphin Palace Hotel are not here to serve you, they are here to drain you. And if after all this you still choose to visit, well, at least the cockroaches in Terra City will keep you company. End of.
Script content, okay. So I was looking into scams near Delphin Palace Hotel and Talia, you know. Like, the area is beautiful, but some businesses there, they act so bad with tourists. Like, they think just because you ray here for 2 weeks, they can trick you and you'll never come back to complain. First, jewelry stores near Delphin Palace Hotel, and Talia, they ray like this, they tell you something is special, Turkish gold, and then charge you crazy money. Like, one Russian tourist paid 2,500 for a necklace, but it wasn't even real gold. She found the same one for 400 somewhere else. When she went back, the store guy just yelled at her, like, no refund, go away. And police didn't help. So sad. I think she just cried and left. Probably told all her friends never to shop there. Then there are these designer stores near Delphin Palace Hotel, and Talia, they sell fake stuff, but pretend it's real. One British guy paid 150 for a Gucci shirt, but it was fake, you know. Like bad stitching, cheap fabric. He tried to return it, but the shop workers just laughed. No, all original. Police raided the place later, but the guy never got his money back. I bet he just threw the shirt away. And electronics shops, oh my god. They switch prices on you. Like a German family saw headphones for one price, but at the register. Boom, double. The staff said, oh, old price tag, sorry, but it was a lie. The tourists argued, but paid anyway cause they were scared. Police investigated, but nothing changed. The store probably still does it. Gift shops near Delphin Palace Hotel and Talia, they trap you. Like a Dutch family just wanted to look, but workers blocked the door. You buy now. They made them pay 100 for junk worth 10. Police came, but no proof, so the shop stayed open. The family probably felt so stupid. Supermarkets too. They charge extra at checkout and say, oops, system error. But it's not an error, it's a scam. French tourists noticed, but the store just got a small fine. No money back. It's just, why do they do this? Tourists just want nice vacations. But businesses near Delphin Palace Hotel and Talia, they see you and they see money. That's it. 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 That's it.